Alrighty, going ahead and picking up an affinity blessing because we're doing more leveling. Are you really surprised about that? Although it's not regular leveling, it's sadly not Arcwing. It's K-Drive leveling. Whoop-de-doo. I've already got one K-Drive done, but I still need 4 more. I already have I have all the K-Drives built, but I only have one maxed out right now. I'm so tired of these K-Drive races. But I also got the helmet charger right here, so that's another companion down, and then I also got Limbo Prime building. I bought his, what was it? I think it was his chassis for 55 plat. Honestly, the player that I was trading with probably should have given me the plat to take that item off their hands. Anyway, not much to talk about today, just more leveling. I'm only missing a few companions, and that's it really. And I gotta form a bunch of adversary weapons. Also, I need to complete the Steel Pass star chart. I seriously have not done that yet. That's almost hysterical that that's going to be the last thing I do. I wonder what the last mastery thing is most people go for. Probably something like really tedious or annoying. In the past, it might have been Lotto Vandal or Bratton Vandal. It might have been Hespar. I don't know, just something that's really kind of tough to get. But for me, it was Steel Path Star Chart Mastery and Companions. It's funny, I used to not even use a companion at all because I don't really care to ever have a companion in any sort of game. Sometimes they can genuinely be a bit of a nuance, can really be annoying at times, but in Warframe it's actually been pretty beneficial, especially just because of vacuum alone. It's kind of crazy that we don't have a base vacuum effect on all of our Warframes, even like a 5-meter vacuum radius, just something small like that to help out. I don't know how I made it to MR17 without vacuum, but yesterday we talked about the Xbox layoffs, and there have not been any really news outside of that since then. Granted, it's only been one day, but in terms of my life, all I ever really do is wake up, go to work, get home from work, play some Warframe, watch some YouTube, record a video, that's that. Edit the video too. Recently, I've been recording the video at one day, and then the next day I edit it after I get home from work. I used to just record my video and then edit it right after and have it just be scheduled to upload at 10 a.m. But maybe I have been a little bit lazy recently. I just get the video recorded and then continue grinding on Warframe. Granted, it doesn't take me long to edit a video anyway, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, because recently I decided to actually start playing back my videos at 2 times speed, because that really does help out with editing a fair bit. It really does make it a bit more fast. I definitely have learned to be a bit more efficient when it comes to editing ever since I first uploaded a video. Man, my first uploads are just so poorly, just not efficient at all. Definitely the best tool I have found so far is in DaVinci Resolve, which is it's like the ripple cut effect or whatever. Basically, it just cuts out all the portions of your video that basically have no audio at all, or an audio that is below a certain decibel. So I have it select any audio or portion of the video that is below 25 decibels, and then it just automatically cuts that out. And that really helps out a lot, especially since most of my videos are just me yapping about whatever else. The actual video, what you're seeing, does not really matter too much. Granted, most of the time there's commentary with it anyway, so that tool has just been so helpful. Because I remember with my Fallout New Vegas playthrough as well as Fallout 4, each recording was like 2 or 3 hours long, sometimes 4 hours long, and I would sit through the whole thing just cutting out all the quiet portions. I didn't know if I wanted to say parts or portions, so I just said portions, but that was actually just so draining, spending like 2 or 3 hours just editing really a simple video. Honestly, it made me not really want to do it, and it took me like a year before I discovered that ripple cut tool. It's been a lifesaver, I gotta say that. It's kind of funny though, my thumbnails techniques have always kind of been the same. I've always just been using Paint 3D. Is it the best editing tool? Absolutely not, but it's all reliable at this point. Granted, I don't really do anything insane with thumbnails. It's more just simple stuff. Throw in my whale PNG, do something with it, maybe. Yeah, that's about that. Really wish I had more to talk about. It's just there's not a whole lot going on. Like, work is going fine. I'm still job searching. It's going awful. Definitely not unexpected. Computer science, you know? Or really just the job market in general. Weren't some people saying that 2026 was going going to be the new 2016. I feel like 2016 is a year people look fondly back on. For me, I think it was alright. I don't really have any issue with it, but now this might sound kind of crazy to say. I think my best year for me personally was 2020, because yeah, coronavirus, that sucks, absolutely. I understand some people definitely do not enjoy the lockdown, but for me, wow, it was amazing, because I'm already just an at-home person. I love being at home. I got no problems playing games all day, so really, lockdown was just like a 5-month summer break for me, because school was not difficult at all. Most of my teachers only had like an assignment or two. They didn't really know how to handle the lockdown. I didn't have to wake up at like 6 a.m. every day, because in high school and elementary, I was having to wake up at 6 a.m. every day, and that was just so exhausting. Wake up at 6 a.m., get on the bus at 6:50 a.m. Ugh, I do not miss it at all. Even in college, I managed to get up later than that. I think the earliest I had to get up in college was for my first year at like 7:30 a.m., which is still a whole hour and a half later than high school and elementary. And then after my first year, I think the earliest I had to get up was maybe 9 a.m., somewhere around there. But then also in 2020, Destiny 2 I feel like was actually in a pretty good state. Really. That was with the Season of Arrivals, which came with the Prophecy Dungeon, which was free to all players. That was great, just always playing Destiny 2. I miss 2020. My introverted self loved it. And then if I were to go with another year besides 2020, that was my favorite year, maybe it was like 2014, because 2014 was when I got into online gaming, and that really opened up a whole new world for me. I remember it was January of 2014 that I got Xbox Live, and what I really decided to play for my first online game was Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and that's how I really got into zombies so much, as well as the multiplayer. I learned about all the DLC maps for zombies. It was just a whole new world. It's how I met a great friend. I know some people say like, oh yeah, online ruined socializing. It ruined human interactions and such like that. I don't know, kind of dumb stuff. But for me, it improved my socializing, because I never talked with anyone at school, but online, I actually met some people that were pretty nice and had fun with. It was the only way my introverted butt was ever going to talk to anyone. And also, like, whenever in college or high school, when you're just like waiting for your next class and you're on your phone just outside the hallway, whenever someone would come by, I'd be like, oh man, phones really ruined socializing, huh? Man, even if I didn't have a phone right now, I would not be talking to you. Like, I'm just at college, just simply attending my classes. That's it. I ain't here to talk to anyone. It's funny, I used to feel like, or not even feel like, I never felt this way, but some people would always say that college is less about the knowledge you gain and more about the people you meet. That's probably not true anymore, because at first I kind of agreed with it, but in this day and age, well, the people that you met that could have hooked you up with a nice job, well, they're getting laid off. So nowadays, knowing someone is not going to get you places. It's kind of funny yet sad how that works. Seriously, just the amount of layoffs these days is crazy. I remember when the layoff craze was first happening, and people would try to just kind of defend it, being like, oh, layoffs happen all the time. I feel like before, what was it, maybe 2022, 2023, I hardly ever heard about layoffs. Granted, in terms of news, I mostly just pay attention to gaming news. I don't give a crap about political news or anything like that. Political news actually just, it's always just upsetting. It's always bad news. Even though gaming news can sometimes, gaming news is just the only thing that I actually want to invest in. Political news, I do not want to invest in that at all. But like pre-2020 and 2023, I hardly ever heard about layoffs. It seemed to be pretty rare. And then it just got more and more common. It felt like, I don't really know how people before 2023 or whatever were able to defend layoffs and saying that they happen all the time when they really did not happen all the time. Now they're happening all the time. Maybe in a different industry it was happening all the time, but at least in the gaming landscape, the computer science landscape, layoffs were not happening all the time. It is almost sad in a way that I feel like I have a better chance doing YouTube for a living than getting a computer science job. Again, I don't really care too much. I don't get a computer science job because I'm really not that invested into it. It kind of just felt like something that I could perhaps tolerate. It wasn't something like, oh boy, I love computer science. It was just like, yeah, I need a career. Computer science should be fine. Turned out to not really be fine. Regardless, hopefully we get some good news here soon. I really want to hear more about Ill and the Cube. But anyway, I think that's all I got to yap about for today. Probably gonna do a Mesa build video next, because hey, Mesa Airline them dropping July 11th. That is very soon. Anyway, though, I'm hopefully gonna finish up these K drives today, and that's it for now. So I'll see you all in whatever I do next.